Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. I went to a card show this weekend, local card show in the area, and it was a pretty nice show. Got to spend a few hours checking it out on Friday. It was a Friday, Saturday show and had Friday off of work, so I wanted to go and check it out. Nice little venue, probably about 75 to 100 tables. And surprisingly, there was somebody there with some UFC stuff. So I was pretty excited about that. Sometimes you see the same dealers and the same shows when you go, and inventory gets a little stale. So it was pretty nice to see some fresh inventory, some new faces behind the tables. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let me just briefly go over what transpired on Friday. So with the UFC dealer, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, 90% of his inventory was UFC, so I got to go through that. Saw a lot of things that I liked, but I got to restrain myself. You only have a limited amount of cash on hand, so you got to pick and choose wisely. And wanted to go over one of the transactions that I had. So with this dealer, I had brought some cards with me. Show them here on the screen. I forgot to take a photo of the transaction, so I had to pull some photos off online that aren't my cards, but just to give you kind of an idea of the transaction. So I had a bunch of cards with me that either I was only in the cards for the grading fee itself, or I had a lot of wiggle room on because I got them cheap and they're a little bit more valuable now. So I was wanted to bring some stuff that was kind of I could trade into a nicer card. So this is what I brought. I showed him a couple cards that he might be interested in, and one of those is this 2017 Topps Chrome Fire insert of Ronda Rousey. It was a graded PSA 10. Just wanted to throw one up here on the screen. This is not my card, but I had one just like it. I valued it. Now you can go on eBay right now and see that someone's asking for $100 for this card, but really, it's probably valued somewhere around $40 to $50. It's a low pop card, but it's an insert and it's not like a rookie or anything, so it's not extremely valuable. But I had it right around that probably $40 to $50 price range. Now with a dealer, you got to keep in mind too, you're not going to get full compensation for your card. So something like this, you're probably looking at, I'm hoping to get maybe 70% on, 75%. And so he was interested in that card, and I traded that plus $110 in cash, and I was able to get this nice Dustin Diamond Poirier 9.5. Now this is an Arena Club slab, which I've never had before. This is his Topps Finest from 2011 refractor, not just the base, but the refractor. Very cool card. Like I said, it's in the Arena Club slab, which I know a little bit about, but wasn't very familiar with them to some degree. I've never really held one of their slabs in hand. I've done a little bit of research on the company in the past, but my thought here is, they do give you nice subgrades on this card. 10 centering, 10 edges, 9.5 on the corners, and 9.5 and 9 surface. So pretty solid numbers on this card. I've seen this particular card, somewhere between $150 to $200 price range, for like a PSA 9. So I thought that was a pretty decent value. I also wanted to note that this card is very well centered, which is very tough to get this particular card in a good centering. And my intention really is likely to go ahead and crack this out and probably send it into PSA or tag, with the hope that it possibly could gem, although I'm not necessarily expecting that. But I also wanted to kind of dual purpose. I wanted to really check out Arena Club a little bit more detail. I do a lot of grading. I'm always interested in technology related to grading and what the what's going on currently in the market. So um, so I wanted to really have a really nice Poirier card, and I thought this finest debut, it says down here, not necessarily a true rookie, but a pretty desirable card, and a very nice Topps finest product that they'll be bringing back this year, as they announced. So that'll be exciting to see as well. But I wanted to get one of his older, more original um, cards that that really kind of signifies in his legacy, which he is a future Hall of Famer. And one thing I did think it was kind of cool, actually, the refractor of the card actually matches the label pretty well with the Arena Club, kind of a refractor type of label they have on here. So that's actually kind of cool. But my intention is most likely to crack this out and to send it into Tag or PSA. And then one other thing I did when I was there, I took my cards over to a table that was buying. They had a big sign that said buying and selling cards. So I asked them if they want to take a look. They found a few things that were of interest to them after we negotiated a little bit. I'll go over that real quick. So I finally sold my SGC1 Walter Payton rookie. They were looking at, I had this value somewhere between 95 and maybe 110, somewhere in there. So I sold that because I do now have the PSA 7, so I didn't necessarily need that card. So I was looking to move that. I also gave up a couple more cards that I was just into for the grading fee. There is a 2023 Topps, just the base Topps of Corbin Carroll rookie, PSA 10. Those are only going for like $10 to $15 right now. They've really sunk, but there is a market for it here in Arizona. And then I also sold my 2018 Optic rookie Baker Mayfield in a PSA 9. Those maybe have, again, I was only in this for the grading fee itself, so somewhere between $15 and $20. They go for about, I want to say 30 maybe. So sold both of those cards for $105 in cash. That includes the 3-card lot there. Thought that was a reasonable offer, and it got some cash in my pocket to move into something else. So yeah, so I basically, in so many ways, I used the cash that I bought for this to sell the other cards. So it was a good experience overall. Look forward to the next time they have that particular show. Appreciate everybody spending some time with me today. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you back here real soon. Take care, everybody.